Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video. And this is my Arizona Diamondbacks at San Francisco Giants Game 1 recap. So the Diamondbacks, who had the lead twice, dropped this Game 1 in San Francisco 8-5 to the San Francisco Giants. They had a 1-0 lead. And then they had a 4-3 lead, and then the Giants took an 8-4 lead and didn't look back. So Evan Longoria got things started. He hit a solo home run, which made it 1-0 Diamondbacks. And then the Giants took the lead 3-1. And then Alec Thomas hit an RBI single, made it 3-2. And then Ketel Marte ties it with an RBI single, made it 3-3. And then Corbin Carroll hit an RBI single, made it 4-3 Diamondbacks. And then the Giants tied it, and then they took a 6-4 lead. And then they hit a 2-run home run, made it 8-4. And then Lourdes Gurriel Jr. hit an RBI single, which made it 8-5. And that's where it stood. The Diamondbacks lose 8-5. They improved to 15 games above 500. The Giants improved to 10 games above 500. Like I said in my preview video, that this was going to be a dogfight of a series. These are the top two teams in the NL West. But I think the Diamondbacks will win tomorrow. Zach Davies, they got to do something about Zach Davies. He's just not good. His last 3 starts, he hasn't been good. So, I don't know what they're going to do with him, but they got to do something tonight. Call the Chicago White Sox, do something, because they need pitching. They need pitching, and they need pitching badly. So, call the Chicago White Sox for Lucas Giolito. See what it would take to get Lucas Giolito, and just move on from Zach Davies. I would just outright release him. That's what I would do. He's just not good. He's not. I'm sorry, but he's just not. He walks too many guys. He falls behind. Almost every batter he faced, he fell behind 3-0. And then he made it full count, and then either they'd hit him or he'd get some outs, and then they'd hit him again, and then he'd get a couple of quick outs, and then they'd hit him again. He's just not good. He's just not good. We now have a 2.5 game lead over the Giants. When we went in, we were 3.5, but because they beat us, they get a full game. So we need Merrill Kelly to win tomorrow. He's been great this year. We need Merrill Kelly to win tomorrow. We got to get him some run support. And then we got Ryan Nelson on the mound Sunday. I'm not sure. But we want to win tomorrow and go back up 3.5 over the Giants. So even if we lose Game 3, they can't take the division. They can anyway, because even if they win tomorrow and then win Game 3, they would still be a half a game behind us for first place in the division. But we want to go back up to 3.5 games, 3.5 game lead. Hopefully, Mike Hazen is working the phones right now, and hopefully Mike Hazen is working the phones right now with some teams trying to get pitching in here. We need rotation and bullpen, so hopefully they see what Chicago wants for Lucas Giolito. See what Cleveland wants for Cal Quantrill or Shane Bieber, although Shane Bieber has not been looking too good. his last few games. But something has to be done now. We can't wait till the deadline. Um, we got to do something now. Um, but it was just too much for the Diamondbacks tonight. Um, Zach Davies takes the loss. I knew going in, and his ERA went up. He's got a 7.82 ERA now. He had a 7.71 or 7.11, I think, going in. And now he's got a 7.82. So, not looking good for him. All right, Geraldo Perdomo had 5 at-bats. He had 1 run, 1 hit, no RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Has a .294 average and a .861 OPS. So, we got to get Geraldo Perdomo consistent. He's got to keep hitting. But he had a good game today. Ketel Marte had 4 at-bats. He had no runs, 1 hit, 1 RBI, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Has a .288 average and a .861 OPS. So Ketel Marte had a good game. Corbin Carroll had 4 at-bats. He had 1 run, 2 hits, 1 RBI, no walks, no strikeouts. Has a .301 average and a .960 OPS. So his went down a little bit. He was up in the .98s, .999s there, or .992s or something like that. So he went down. It's .960 OPS now, but I think he'll get it back up. Christian Walker had 3 at-bats. He had 1 run, 1 hit, no RBIs, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Has a .272 average and a .844 OPS. So we need him to be consistent. And Lourdes Gurriel Jr. had 4 at-bats. He had no runs, no hits, 1 RBI, no walks, no strikeouts. Has a .276 average and a .818 OPS. So we got to get Lourdes going again. We thought he was out of his slump there, but he's not. I mean, he's just like hitting ground ball. He isn't the same player that he was since that groin tightness. So we got to get him going again. Alek Thomas had 4 at-bats. He had no runs, 1 hit, no RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Has a .216 average and a .630 OPS. So Alek Thomas, he had a good game, and I think he'll have an even better game tomorrow. Evan Longoria had 3 at-bats. He had 1 run, 1 hit, 1 RBI, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. He had a solo home run. Has a .239 average and a .845 OPS. So we got to get Evan Longoria going, especially tomorrow if he plays against his former team. He hit the home run tonight, but tomorrow we need to take advantage, man. We got Merrill Kelly on the mound. We need to get him that win. And then Gabriel Moreno had 3 at-bats. He had no runs, no hits, no RBIs, no walks, no strikeouts. Has a .261 average and a .639 OPS. So we got to get Gabriel Moreno hitting. We got to get him going. I don't know how, but we got to get him going. Then Pavin Smith came in to pinch hit for him. He had one at-bat, no runs, no hits, no RBIs, no walks, no strikeouts. Has a .201 average and a .676 OPS. So I don't know what's wrong with Pavin Smith, but he's got to get going again too. And then Jake McCarthy had 4 at-bats. He had 1 run, 1 hit, no RBIs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Has a .231 average and a .641 OPS. So Jake McCarthy, he's been having a good couple games, and I think he'll get consistency. We need to wake the bats up tomorrow, though. We need to put some runs on the board tomorrow. We got 5 tonight, but it wasn't enough as the Giants win 8-5. We need to put some runs on the board tomorrow and get Merrill Kelly that win. Zach Davies, who took the loss, went 4 innings, allowed 6 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned runs, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, no home runs, and has a 7.82 ERA. I'm done with Zach Davies. I've seen all I need to see. He's just not good. And Joe Mantiply as well. He went 2 innings, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, no RBIs, 3 strikeouts. Two hits, allowed 2 runs, 2 earned runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 home run, and has a 5.74 OPS. And his mechanics, I don't know. Joe Mantiply isn't the same either. I don't know what's wrong with our pitching, but we need to make some moves. And we can't wait for the deadline. We got to do something now. So hopefully Mike Hazen is working on phones, and hopefully when we start tomorrow's game, we have at least a new pitcher or 2. Dre Jameson came in, went 2 innings, allowed 4 hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts, no home runs, and has a 3.38 ERA. So I like what Dre Jameson did coming out of the bullpen. So the Diamondbacks are 15 games over 500. They're 46-31. The San Francisco Giants are 10 games above 500. They're 43-33. We need to make them 43-32 tomorrow, and we want to go back up to 16 games above 500 and go to 47-31 with Merrill Kelly on the mound. I feel confident. Go back up 3.5 games over the Giants for the division, and we need to win Game 2 after dropping Game 1. The Giants lead this series 1-0. You know, they are at home, but we've been a very good road team this year, and I think we will rebound tomorrow with Merrill Kelly on the mound. And they're not saying who's pitching for the Giants yet tomorrow, but Merrill Kelly is 9-3 with a 2.90 ERA. We need to get him his 10th win of the season. And then on Sunday it'll be Ryan Nelson. I thought he was pitching tomorrow, but he's not. And then it'll be Ryan Nelson versus Anthony DeSclafani. He's another one who I wouldn't mind making a trade for. But we're not going to trade in our division, especially a team who's hot on our heels for the division. So he's out of the question. But Doval gets the save for the Giants. He went 1 inning, no earned runs, no strikeouts, no walks, and the Giants beat the Diamondbacks 8-5. So we got to rebound tomorrow with Merrill Kelly on the mound. Get Merrill Kelly his 10th win of the season, and then Ryan Nelson will go in Game 3 on Sunday. So we need to win the next 2 and keep our big lead in the division. At least win tomorrow and go back up 3.5 games over the Giants in the division. And we know we can beat the Giants because we already beat them when they were in Arizona. So comment in the comment section below on what you guys think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. Tell me who your favorite Major League Baseball team is, and I'll give them a shout out. Go Diamondbacks. Let's shake this one off. Rebound tomorrow. Win Game 2. And let's go back to 16 games above 500. Go Diamondbacks. Beat the Giants.